Good morning, party people. This is a fun video. I'm really excited about this. We're gonna cut up some brand new shoes. Anyone that knows sneaker culture will be familiar with the yellow? Orange. Apparently I'm not very familiar. The orange box I have in my hands here. This is a brand new box of Off-White Nike collab. So the style we've got here is the Waffle Racer. What I want to do with this is customize it. When I first saw this shoe, you know what, I'll take the shoe out, we'll show you. Brand new, unopened box. There we go. So when I first saw this shoe, I thought, I loved the idea. I didn't love the execution entirely. This plastic overlay to me is missing something, or it takes away something from it. I don't like that it comes up over the laces and sits up above the ankle here. Some people might like it, and that's fine. It's just not my personal preference. So what I want to do is cut these up because I love the shoe. I love the vintage Waffle Racer shoe. I like the styling with the hiking style laces. I like the rubberization around the toe cap and heel and everything. I just thought we could kind of make this a little bit more personalized. So that's what we're going to try and do today. So I've got some tools here. I'm going to try using scissors. I've got like a Stanley craft knife. I also thought about potentially cutting off some of the spikes here. I have the spikes on the Kyger. I think they're called the Kyger Off-Whites. And as much as I like them, I have worn them away in spots from just like breakages. So I thought I may remove them, but I'll wait until I've had a play. And if I haven't screwed the shoe up too much, then we'll see how that goes. So let's get into it. The first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to remove the laces so that I don't cut them off while attempting to cut the plastic. Because knowing myself, that is definitely something I would do here. Next thing I'm going to do is take out the white laces. The dual laces makes it harder. Now, while I'm doing this, for anyone that's watching thinking that it's kind of blasphemy to cut up a sneaker, I say this, you do you. I think that's a cool thing with sneaker culture, and particularly with the Off-White brand, Virgil encourages customization and creativity, and I think that if you like something but there's something you want to change about it, go for it. I'm all about that. If anyone's watched before the video I did on cutting up band t-shirts, which I can put up there, you'll know that I'm liking customizing and making things my own, and I think they can become a lot cooler because of it. So fingers crossed I make this a lot cooler too. Or I screw it up and that's a waste of money. But hey, just in case I do that, go give this video a like now. Because if I do screw it up, I'm gonna need all the help I can get. Alright, we are lace free. So that is what we are left with. I really love the vintage style tongue on these, that like on a racing tongue. But as you can see here, we've got like that plastic overlay that's stitched in just below the eyelets. Same on the other side there, it kind of wraps around. So I think I'm probably gonna lose a little bit of this branding, but I'm okay with that. Again, you can still tell it's an Off-White shoe. It's not as though it becomes a completely different shoe, and I do think it's gonna improve the aesthetics of it. So, first things first, I might take to it with my craft knife. But coffee first. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna peel this back as much as I can, away from the eyelets. Pierce the plastic slightly, and then pull along. Oh, that's actually okay. Cool. So what I'm doing is I'm careful not to cut the actual leather itself of the sneaker, but that actually peeled away really easy, which is cool. So I'm kind of just like cutting and pulling at the same time, so I'm not actually like really cutting along it. It's just piercing the plastic and allowing it to pull away neatly, which is cool. That's working really well so far. So the other side here, I'm going to do the same. Very light little cut there.
Now I can go along and just peel away in the process. The cool thing with this sneaker to me as well is like there's a mix of materials all through the shoe. You've got this suede eyelet piece here. You've got like a, looks like a ballistic nylon underneath in the actual brighter blue element of the shoe. So by cutting the plastic off, we're actually revealing those extra textures, which gives that shoe something else. There's a few colors of these. I really like the black pink, but I already own a few pairs of black and pink, and two of my pink variations are off-white, so I thought the blue was something different I didn't already have. So the next thing I'm going to do here is, again, I'm going to cut this a little bit off. A little bit more carefully this time because we've got the nylon underneath, which is going to be a lot easier to tear. And I can pull the eyelet through. Now we can see here, there is stitching holding on this part underneath, so I'm just going to go to above the stitching, I think. I'll keep it as close as I can to keep it neat, but just above the stitching will mean that this part here will stay intact. When it comes to sneaker customization, I think like take it slow, because it's just one cut away from really ruining something. I'd hate to go through and just like cut through the nylon and regret the whole shoe. If I take it slow and easy, might take me longer, but at least I know I'm in less danger of damaging the shoe further than I want to. Okay, so that's the side of it done. You can see there, I've got the leather tick come through. That blue nylon is now revealed around the ankle. Now I'm going to follow up and around the heel. This bit of here actually does peel back, but I'm going to cut through to the middle before I touch the other side there. Now you can see the heel there, it's also in a suede material, so that's a nice little reveal with the black Nike logo there. Now I'm gonna hit back to the other side. So again, gonna cut back from here, pull the eyelet out, and then trim back and reveal this part. Alright. Now we've got this like thicker white stitching here where it's being cross-stitched across, so I may just use my scissors to cut that part off. That works actually pretty easy. Alright, so what I'm left with here is there's a few little bits of plastic which I can go through and cut with my Stanley knife a little bit further. But the next step I'm going to do is actually attach to some of the white thread that's sticking off here. So I'm going to cut that off, which I've done a pretty good job of, to be honest. Let's have a look. That's worked really well. I'm really happy with that. So, as you can see there, I've now revealed this bit nice and neat. You've got plastic still overlaying the front there. I've got two options here. I can either leave it as is, which I quite like, or I could cut down further, following the stitching down, and attempt to cut all the way through. But I actually quite like the shoe the way it is there. I think that looks really cool. I like that it still has that rubberization on the outside there. So I think I'm gonna relace and try that on. But the first thing I'm gonna do before I do that is have a play with these spikes on the sole here. So I might just start through the midsection, because this is a spot of the foot that you don't really need the grip of, and that could be a good way of testing it out. So what I got was these nail cutters.
nail clippers, because I figured scissors will work okay. It's just like a soft rubber. But to get as close to the base of it as possible, I want to have a nice flat surface. And this way I can kind of put this down and then clipper. So I'm going to try that. Right here. It's that easy. That's worked really well. So again, nice flat, pushing down, clipping that, and those little spikes have come straight off, leaving a flush base. Even if it wasn't completely flush, the more you wear them, the more that's gonna wear through anyway. So I might go through and just cut off a few extras there and try them on. Cool. Let's lace those bad boys up and try them on. I like it. I think we've done okay here. Yeah, that's cool. Sweet. I think we've had great success there. So as you can see here, the shoe doesn't look that different from when it first started. The biggest difference obviously is that we've just revealed this little lace section and the ankle of the shoe. So it still has that really unique rubberized coating on the outside of the shoe here. Still has most of the branding. You've got the Off-White logo still happening on the inside there. That's a really cool sneaker. I think I'm gonna leave the spikes for now. I do like the spikes. I think they're very unique. I really like that sort of track and field athletic vibe that these have. So I'm gonna keep them on there for now, but I do know at least that it's very easy to remove them. I quite like it doesn't have that bit in the middle there. Again, I think that looks quite unique. So I'm gonna leave the spikes for now, but I can remove them at a later date. I'm gonna get onto the other shoe now, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I've enjoyed doing it. It means I didn't screw up. But as I said, give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe. I've got some cool new videos coming this way. Please comment below. Let me know what you want to see next. If you want to see some more customization videos, you want to see sneaker hauls, how I style these, whatever, let me know. Until next time, take care of yourselves.